Jake Paul insists he won't be fighting anyone if his showdown with Mike Tyson is called off again. The bout between the former world heavyweight champion and YouTuber-turned-boxer had been due to take place in July at Arlington's AT&T Stadium, only for Tyson, 58, to withdraw for health reasons. The fight is now due to go ahead on November 15 at the same Dallas Cowboys venue and will be broadcast by Netflix. Given Tyson's age and question marks over his health, there are fears the bout could be shelved again. However, Paul, 27, has insisted his opponent is in good health and enjoying a strong camp. "It's Mike Tyson or nothing," said the problem child. "But first and foremost, he's healthy and feeling amazing and doing great in camp." Despite that declaration, a replacement for Tyson, if he pulls out, cannot be discounted if it makes business sense. Here are 5 potential alternative opponents for Paul. The British boxing hero, 41, has slammed Paul for going ahead with the Tyson fight and has made it clear he would be willing to step in, provided the price is right. Speaking in September, the former WBC cruiserweight champion said, "I've got no real hunger or desire to face Jake Paul if I'm being totally honest. Do I want to? No, not really. But would I? Yes. Everyone's got a price. I would, yeah, absolutely, but do I want to? Not really, no. Get involved. Which of these options would you favor? Tell us in the comments section." Former UFC star Sonnen has taken verbal shots at both Tyson and Paul this year. He has accused Tyson of faking workout videos from training. He then offered to replace Iron Mike even before the original date fell through and mocked Paul for not lining him up as a replacement. The 47-year-old sarcastically posted on X in May, "I guess it was wise of Jake Paul to write me into the contract as Tyson's backup. Wasn't it?" He then cuttingly added, "If Jake Paul realizes he might be fighting me in a month, he may be the one having a heart attack." Former world super middleweight champion Bika, 45, also put his hand up to step in after Tyson suffered a medical emergency during a domestic flight in May. The Cameroon-born Australian has not fought since 2021 but was up for getting into the ring with Paul, saying, "If Jake Paul is serious about fighting a former champion, look for someone a lot younger or active within the last decade. I can fight Jake Paul at any weight he wants." This fight would potentially make sense if Paul was still keen to fight a boxing icon. Jones, 55, fought Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2020 and met Paul, who was fighting on the same bill against Nate Robinson. It was that show which set the ball rolling for the Tyson vs. Paul showdown. After Sonnen and Bika's calls were ignored, bare-knuckle boxer Mike Perry stepped in, with the catch-weight crossover boxing match taking place in the more modest Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. The problem child registered a 6th-round knockout after dropping the former UFC star several times, having been fired from the BKFC bare-knuckle promotion by part owner Conor McGregor following his display against Paul. Perry would presumably be available for a rematch. Whether there would be any demand for one is another question.